everyone, and welcome to this new episode of KYE Talks. Today's interview is powered by MD Investments, founded by Mr. Mandar Datar, an excellent insurance and investments agent. Find the link to MD Investments down below in the description box. Let's begin with today's talk. So on KYE Talks, we talk to several entrepreneurs who tell us why they chose not to be stuck to the regular 9 to 5, but they went ahead and did something different. They went ahead and chased their passion. My guest today is Dr. Divya Malhotra. She is the founder of Numerology, Precise Solutions. She has an expertise in numbers and planets and their beautiful relationships with simple remedies. Their USP is GST, that is Gyan of secret talent. They calculate individual GST from the name and date of birth of their clients. Let's get to know more from Divya. Hello, Dr. Divya. Thank you for joining us here on KYE Talks.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to join with KYE Talks.
So, ma'am, tell us, when you started with numerology, what was it that motivated you to, venture into entrepreneurship? Did you ever think that having something of your own was one of the motives?
You know what? From childhood, I was very passionate. I have always had a dream to do something different on my own. Wow. Born in a Delhi jeweler family and married to a Mumbai-based jeweler family, was always something was that I want to be a self-entrepreneur and do something on my own. So I got married at a very young age. Handling household activities was a beautiful journey, but I never realized that something is missing in me. What is missing in me, I couldn't understand.
Right.
So then my husband's uncle introduced me into this practice, into the study of occultism, which is numerology. Oh. And first I was apprehensive that whether I will able to do or no. So, but he had full faith in me. He just told me, just go ahead. And with the God grace, I just jumped into the occult science of numerology. Wow. So I started this journey in 2007 when my elder son Ash started going to started his school, and I used to drop him to the bus stop in the morning at 8 a.m. and I used to go to the Churchgate station. Near Churchgate station, we have those classes, and I used to come back in the evening before he comes back from school. So then after that, in 2009, my daughter Dhiti was born, and I was like, my dreams are going down, but that was not the case. I was very determined, and I believe that, determined mind pays off. So I started my journey again in numerology. I used to get books from crossword. I used to study late in the nights, practice on my near and dear ones.
So you developed a passion for numerology over
Yes,
here.
I developed a passion. I mean, I can say that I never studied in all through my school life what I have studied from last 14 years.
See, that happens when you pursue your passion. When you find something that you're so passionate about, you don't even think that, oh, it's midnight and I'm still studying. It doesn't feel like work. It just feels like your pastime, your favorite pastime, or something that you completely enjoy.
My actually stress buster was like, I used to be tired, and if anybody used to give me a call, Divya ji, aap aisa kar denge, and I was like, yeah. And the funny part was like when my children used to tell me some work, I was like, you don't understand. I had a long day and all, I can't do. But whenever it was anything related to numerology, I was always active.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what they say when you are pursuing your passion and you're doing something related to your passion, you don't ever feel you're working. It's like a vacation and you're always ready to do whatever you need to.
Yeah.
That's
so as
wonderful.
A childhood also, I was very
Were you attracted to numbers? Yeah. Were you attracted to numbers?
Yeah, I'm attracted to numbers, but my maths is not good, okay? So I'm attracted to numbers and geography because people has a myth, oh, that means you're working with numbers, your maths will be wonderful. I said, maths is not good. Only my numbers and numerology are good.
Okay. So please tell us, I would want you to tell us what exactly numerology is so our audience get an idea. Because like you said, just being attracted to numbers doesn't necessarily mean you're good at maths. Numerology is something much more bigger than maths. Yeah. So would you tell us what it is?
Yes. See, numerology, according to me, there are many numerologies on this earth. So according to me, what past 14 years, dear, I have realized that numerology is numbers and planets. Like a person is born on certain period of time, which is number. A person is born on certain period of day, again, which is a number. You are born on certain period of date, again, which is a number. Why you are born on this date, why this time, why this day, on this day.
And
so
when
all
the stars
those,
are aligned, there's also something related to the
yeah,
stars and the planet.
yeah. Suppose, for example, you are born on 20th. Now, why you are born on 20th? Why you aren't born on 19th or 21st?
Yeah.
So always there is a reason to it. So when I started learning, I started analyze every individual is a number. You must be feeling, you know, at your work that the person has ego, the person is very headstrong, the person is moody. So it's not like that. The person is born under certain stars, under certain planets. So all those character automatically comes in an individual. So for me, each individual was a number.
Wow.
So
that is a very deep thought, that each individual is a number.
Number, you know, so I used to feel that, oh, doesn't matter, iska koi kasoor nahi hai, number hi aisa hai, you know, so it's okay.
Oh,
so that.
Okay. So, ma'am, what is it that you would say gives you a sense of accomplishment? At the end of the day, ऐसा कहते हैं ना कि हमको kick मिलता है इसलिए हम ये करते हैं. तो ऐसा, what would you say?
So a kick of accomplishment is like when always, you know, when my clients share the success stories that Divya, you helped us and it has helped me in this relationship or at work matters or anything else. So that boosts me a confident level. I get confident, you know, okay, fine. You got success. That means there is my success also.
Right. Because your advice has worked. It has shown its results.
Yeah, so for me, you know, challenging was since from lockdown, people were so upset, nothing is happening. And I give always to my clients daily updates. So now my daily updates are basically calculated on the current day and the date. So I tell them, just follow my daily updates. Some down the line, you will get through. Don't worry about it. So touch wood. I mean, yesterday only one of my clients called up and he said that I got connected with 69 CR company. They have hired me. He's into interior. So I was like, oh my God, what are you saying? So he was like, yes, ma'am, I was very happy. Till last year, he couldn't do anything. You know, his work was totally stagnant and he was into interiors. So then when he shared with me, so I also felt very nice about it. Okay, now things are moving. Pandemic also, things are moving in people's.
And people are gaining something fruitful, something very good for themselves. They're developing because of the advice that you are giving. There's personal growth happening.
Its growth is
That's
happening.
Wonderful. Yes. So, ma'am,
actually, sorry, for me, it is like, you know, my client's growth is my growth.
Right. Very well said, ma'am. So when you started, like you said, you were married into a Mumbai-based jeweler family, and you hadn't really thought that you were going to become an entrepreneur. But then your journey started when you found yourself jumping into that pool of numerology. So you must have faced certain difficulties in the beginning or even throughout your journey. So would you like to share such difficulties and how you overcame them?
See, I will not say difficulties as such. I feel when you start anything, obviously you will have a teething problem. But as I always believe that determined mind and hard work pays off. So in every journey, you will take, you know, a teething problem. Like I can explain you with a very simple example. Like when mother gives birth to the child, obviously the mother is going through a labor pain. And deliver normally. Or with the C-section. After C-section, mother is going through a pain. So it is not easy for the mother also. So I will not say it is a difficulty. You know, so I will say any startup company, they will face teething problem. So there is no difficulties. I mean, I can't remember as such that I had faced any difficulty. But yes, of course, it was a teething problem, like how people should believe in me, what I'm doing. So I believe that initially
to gain that faith from your client.
So I used to feel that, of course, in initial years of my career, people used to call me up that why don't you advertise yourself? And I was like, advertising myself? Why should I advertise myself if I'm best? I feel that if I'm best in my work and give best to my clients, I'm sure I'll get business. It's not that I will not get business.
Word of mouth spreads, and then people, they go and share that, oh, Dr. Divya here, she's doing such great work with numerology, and you should go and check it out and have a conversation with her. People do get such reviews out also.
Yeah, so from 2007 till we are into 2021. So yes, it was a beautiful journey. Of course, it took time. As they always say that when you sow the seed, the tree will grow, nurture slowly. So I'm happy that, yes, I nurtured myself. I nurtured my numerology precise solution. Now people are recognizing me. What's Dr. Divya Malhotra?
That's wonderful, ma'am. I'm really inspired from yours. So, ma'am, like you said that numerology was something new for you and you took a plunge. You tried it out. And when you must have shared this idea with your family or say your husband that you wanted to try it out, what was his reaction, or how did your family play a role in supporting you?
My family played a very big role. We stay in a joint family. Everybody was very happy. Initially, I used to keep trying on them only. Okay. I used to keep trying on them. I used to tell them, please, can I try on you? Of course, because everybody's executive to know about their futures, so they were like, okay, please, hamara batao, aise karke, So they were very supported. Of course, my husband was my backbone. He really supported on every step. He never stopped me. He never told me like, don't do this, don't do that. But he always said, okay, if you feel happy, please go ahead.
Wow. I mean, he actually gave you the platform to explore all you want.
Yeah. He said, my wife is happy and busy and she's not doing shopping. She's not doing anything as long as she's happy and doing her work.
She's being productive.
Yeah. Anything productive she is doing, he's very happy about it.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And I think this support, when you get from your family, there's a different kind of, motivation within you to keep trying, even if, you don't see the results, or even if sometime you may fail. When your family gives you that kind of support, you feel like you should keep trying.
Right. That is not there. So, when I started learning numerology in 2007, I never realized that, I'll be doing my PhD, I'll be doing my research, I'll be doing it so many things. But at least that was that, at least let me give a try.
Right. You also took that first step, you took that plunge, you tried it out, and it really worked out well for you.
I am a very strong believer in this. God help those people only who help themselves.
Yes. I mean, I don't know how such a coincidence, but since the past few days, I have been thinking about this quote a lot, because of course the pandemic has had a bad effect on everyone in some or the other aspect of their lives. And this quote always keeps coming back to me. You need to help yourself, and then God is always there to have your back. But you need to take that step. You need to try it out for yourself.
Yeah, at least try it out.
Try it out. So, ma'am, like you said, your journey began some years back. And now you've established yourself as a doctor, as a PhD, as a numerologist, and a lot of people know you. So since that time, that Divya that you were before, jumping into numerology, and this Divya, this Dr. Divya that you've become, what would you say are the changes, or what are the improvements that you may have, seen within yourself because of becoming an entrepreneur yourself, or starting out into this new, something very new for you? What would you say?
I will say that my journey of entrepreneurship till now is amazing. I feel more confident now. I can handle things in much better way. I can talk, I'm trying to talk on the spot on the given topic related to my work, which I feel was not the case earlier.
Yeah, you're trying to become a public speaker now.
Yeah, which I feel was, I used to hesitate. Oh my God, how will I do it?
Or stage, that stage fear is always there in us until we try it out. Like you said, until we try it out, we are always a little hesitant or nervous in the beginning.
Yeah, so I feel I've become much more confident with over the years, and I can talk on any given topic related to my work, like how it is, why it is, what you do, how you do, and what are the results and everything.
And what do your kids feel having a mother who started something on her home? Because that is some personal inspiration, some personal goals.
Yeah.
Having your mother chase her dreams while taking care of the household as well. They must also be very proud of you.
Yeah. My son, actually, I'll share a funny thing. It was, I think so, it was 2008 or 9. I don't remember. His exams were on, and I still remember, I used to tell him, I say, Arsh, please study. No, see, your exams are there, so we should do something. And he was like, okay. So I decided, I said, forget it. Let me open my numerology books and let me study. Maybe he feels that mom is studying, so I'll be studying.
He should also.
So I used to study, when I used to study and I used to practice in initial years of my career. So he used to ask me, Mom, what are you doing? I said, baby, I'm studying. Oh, you need to report to the teacher. I said, no, I don't have to report to the teacher, but I have to finish this much book. I decided. So he used to feel, okay, my mom also studying. So he used to get his book, sit next to me. Can I study with you? I was like, okay, sure. Why not? So that way
moms inspire their kids. I mean, moms के तरीके ही अलग होते. They're magical. They know how to get their kids to do stuff.
So then I realized that if I'm studying, I think so my kids will study with me. So that's how, they got inspired.
And it actually worked out. I mean, your plan worked out. He did study. Yeah. He actually came and sat beside you to study only.
Yeah.
They say our kids learn from what they see their elders do, and that's exactly what you did.
So same way with my daughter. Now the holidays are on. So then when she sees me, okay, I'm doing something, so she will also do something.
She also uses her time productively.
Yeah.
Following in on her mom's steps.
Yeah. So
ma'am, what would be, like, coming to the end of this interview, what would be your message for budding entrepreneurs, or maybe like strong women like yourself who could find something and be very passionate about it and actually make a name for themselves, but they are a little hesitant to try it out? What would be your message to them?
Yes, I'll tell them determined mind and hard work. My father, always taught me, give a try and do the best.
Right.
And whatever, if you feel any hardship, ask from the universe rather than asking help from humans. And there is reason to it. The reason is that, asking from universe, you only have to give a gratitude or say thank you.
Right.
But asking from humans, some down the line, you have to pay interest.
Right.
So it's better to ask from the universe and rather than asking from humans.
That is a very deep thought that you shared, ma'am. I really had goosebumps just listening to it, and how much sense it made, actually. Thank you so much for joining me here on KYE Talks and sharing about your journey and, of course, your insightful thoughts, not just about numerology, but about life in general. Thank you.
Thank you so much.